all it comes down to is your daily process. I've been reading a lot of books on personal development material for a while and been thinking about a lot of the things, like the contents of it. And a lot of it is really just things that you naturally learn as you progress, as you evolve your consciousness. A lot of these teachings that personal development teachers, coaches that are in these books that people put out are really just, it's all an elevation of consciousness that causes you to think in these new ways. You can learn it through the books, or you can learn it through the actual process. I've noticed that you actually implement these ideals through your own elevation of your own consciousness. But all it comes down to is your daily process. What is the daily process that you're involved in? Are you involved in a program, a set schedule that's going to cause you to elevate your consciousness on the daily? Because it's not what you're going to do a week from now, what you're going to do 2 weeks from now, or one time or two times. It is what is taking place every single day, the process that's taking place that's causing you to overcome yourself, come to realizations, reflect, push yourself, and develop yourself, really. And it's through the program. And that's what I teach. I teach the daily process that changes people's habits, gets them in the best shape of their life, and causes them to elevate that energy, elevate that frequency that's within them. It comes from the elevation that you come to these new ideals. It's not going to be like a jump from here to here. It's more of a constant, steady progression. And that's what I've developed in the daily process in the program that I teach. It causes you to be on that path daily, whether you want to or not, whether it's hard or not, whether it's frustrating or not, because there's going to be days that are difficult. Maybe you aren't able to implement certain areas of the program, but the fact that you have it there to guide you and discipline you, it's going to cause you to elevate your consciousness. And in reality, that's all that we really want. All that we really want in this life is that elevation of consciousness, that level of growth, constantly, consistently, the spiritual growth. Because we don't really want these external things, wealth, fame, power, accolades, these things that we think that we want. We really want the deep sense of fulfillment within, that we know that we're improving, that we're getting better, regardless of what stage we are at. Because that is the growth mindset. The fixed mindset is more focused on, well, I want to be there. Well, when you get there, the growth mindset, you know that's not the end. But the fixed mindset thinks that that's the end. You think that that's what is going to bring you fulfillment and be the be all end all. But in reality, we know life is always for expansion and fuller expression. So you're always going to be striving for more. You're never going to be satisfied. You're just going to want to be consistently increasing your level of growth, whether it's financially, emotionally, spiritually, whatever it may be. You're always going to want increase. Increase. It's inherent within all of us. We all want increase. That's why we are all here today, because we're constantly progressing, constantly evolving. So no matter what level you get to, you're going to want that progression. And it comes from doing the daily work that you know is going to get you there. What's going to get you there? Well, it's doing the hard things. Waking up early, doing some reading and reflection on your behavior from the day before, and really analyzing your behavior and saying, is this the person that I want to be? Is this the right behavior I wanted to implement or express? Is this a good representation of the person that I see myself as the vision that I have for myself? And if it's not, you need to analyze it. You need to come to terms with it, accept it, and decide how you would act moving forward if that situation were to happen again. That's seeing it completely clear. Wisdom is the observer. When you're caught up emotionally, you're not allowing that part of you to heal, to move forward. You cannot look at it emotionally. You have to look at it as the observer. Don't identify with it. It's already in the past. Okay, reading and reflection. Then you move into the workout. You go and push yourself in a hypertrophy workout. It's going to cause you to really stretch and push yourself in a lot of reps, a lot of sets that are specifically focused on certain muscle groups for you to grow. You push yourself through that. It's extremely difficult, but you push yourself through that. You get to an elevated state. Because in peak physical performance, no negative internal state can coexist. You cannot feel bad doing a strenuous workout and overcoming it, getting on the other side of it, coming out of that and saying, gosh, I feel like shit. You're not. You're going to feel amazing. You're going to feel great because you overcame yourself. Okay. So you do the workout. Then you start counting your macros. You become aware of the food that you are eating. You think about the food that you are eating, what nutrients are in it, through counting the macros. And you stay on a strict diet, so you're not eating a ton of fat. Now you're cutting. Now you're getting into great shape through the body, through the food that you are ingesting. And then you drop all your vices. Drop the alcohol, drop the drugs, drop the pornography, drop the judgment, drop the hate. All these things that are constricting your energy, your consciousness from evolving, from growing. So that's the daily process, the daily program for you to evolve consistently, day after day. You do this program after 6 months, just 90 days. Just 90 days. You'll see the progress. You can see what I did on my Instagram profile at Michael Vincent Mindset, what I did in just 60 days. It's a night and day difference between the person I was and who I am now. So this is what's caused me to get to this point, is the daily process. It's the incremental growth day in and day out that's going to get you where you want to go. It's not this, all of a sudden you wake up, it's an overnight success. That's the ego thinking. When you think in terms of God, in terms of growth, you recognize that it's incremental growth day in and day out. So find a daily process that works for you to grow, for you to evolve, and for you to live your best life. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next video.